Hey guys, Asian One Skill here. I'm back with another video for you guys. This is gonna be part of my pissed off video. Um, I know my hair and whatever looks kind of like a mess. I just kind of woke up about a couple hours ago. After a over 12 hours sleep, I think. Fuck, I don't remember. But anyway, this I can't believe I didn't think of this topic beforehand. This should have been even before the DLC one that I did about being the DLCs being done wrong and whatnot by publishers and game companies, whatever creators and stuff like that. The topic, if you already read the title and from the picture or whatever, is imported games. So I believe this was before even the PS4 came out, and even way before I started doing videos. I read an article. There was this fan page thing on a Facebook saying to bring the PS3 version of Tales of Vesperia into English, or into North America, of course, or even Europe, of course, because apparently Europe has more fans of Tales, accordingly to them. I don't know, but I don't even know if there is an Europe version for English other than Xbox, but yeah. So what page was to write a petition to, what was it? I think Hideo Baba. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, the creator of Tales of Vesperia, the game, and saying, well, why not bring it into North America for PS3? And then after long debates and then whatever, not even long debates, I think it's just probably the creator got kind of mad or annoyed, I don't know, and said, no, we're not bringing it, it's not going to make money, whatnot. And yeah, so that just kind of like made fans really sad, and for me as well. Um, I mean, there are a lot of other games that didn't even make it into North America. I mean, you've got the fucking Fatal Frame, and then the new one's coming out for the Wii U, and that's not coming out. There's no plans for it to be released in North America, and just a ton and ton of games, and the list just goes on, right? But what I the reason why they said that it wasn't gonna, it was the one reason that kind of ticked me off was, oh, it's not gonna sell, and yet they import all these other dumbass games like most recent one, Deception Ties of Blood 4 or some shit. Like it's like this random BDSM kind of fucking game. I don't know, man. I just saw some gameplay and I was like, the title got me in, but the game itself, the gameplay, fuck no. And you've got all these stupid ass other games that have been imported, or and then they go and be like, oh, and then when they release like this new game, and then they're like, oh no, we're not gonna release it for you guys in North America or Europe or whatever because it's not gonna fucking sell. Well, reason why it's not gonna, you think why the reason why you think it's not gonna sell is because you're fucking importing or publishing these other stupid fucking games into North America, and that's why it doesn't fucking sell. You know, they take that general, whatever game that they, let's say they import, that they distributed in North America, and then they take the like statistics from that game of how well it sold or whatnot, and then they say, oh, for the next game that they're developing, oh no, it's not gonna sell. What the fuck? No, we're not gonna make another game. Fuck. I mean, if you look at, I mean, this is just one example from Namco Bandai. I mean, actually another one, if you compare it to fucking some other games, is, the fuck was that game called now? I can't remember off the top. Fuck me. The one that was just released last year or so, Project Cross Zone. They didn't expect it to sell so well, and it did. And you know the first one, it was only on PS2 only, and it was only Japanese only. I actually have the game itself. I actually ordered it off of eBay or whatever for like $20. It was a mint copy. Fuck. So played the shit out of that after playing Cross Zone. I'm not even done Cross Zone yet, to be honest, and I haven't even finished that first one yet. Bandai Cross Capcom. So yeah, that's what it was called back then. Because in the second one, when they released it for 3DS, it was three companies: Sega, Bandai, and then Capcom. So yeah, I mean that was a great game, and it was nice of them to actually import that. So, but when they don't import some of the other games, it really gets me thinking, like, why the fuck not? And another prime example by Bandai and shit is the Gundam games. I mean, the only fucking Gundam game I've ever seen, like, imported, on PS3 was the Crossfire. And it was fucking shitty. You know, for PlayStation 3 anyway. I don't remember if there was any other one, but it was fucking shitty. And yet you go back to the PS2, they had so much shit that was imported. I forgot if Seed Destiny was, and Seed was imported, but you know, you've got AU versus Titan, the Gundam Deluxe game was fucking imported. Those are fucking awesome games. Encounters in Space, you know, like the some of the remakes that they did, you know, they put onto the PS3 for the Japanese, the Mobile Suit Gundam Limited, Side Story Limited Edition, or even just the side story game. Some of those games were actually for PS2 and various other games, and they actually made it to North America. So I don't get why they can't do that, you know. And then you've got all these other arcade games, you know, like Gundam Versus. They don't import that. I mean, that's fine. I mean, that stuff has enough English translation for you to understand. Other than you know, like the in-game like talking and maybe some of the more complex menus, stuff like that. But I mean, it's just so fucking stupid. Yet companies are importing like the dumbest fucking games, and they're like, oh yeah, those are a good idea. I mean, that's their mentality, you know. That's their fucking mentality. They got all this weird shit in Japan, and I guess I don't know if they want to like bring it out of the country and whatnot to influence others. I don't fucking know, man. But if you've seen videos from Japan, like just, you know, everyday life and whatnot, and even just some video games that you've probably fucking seen. I don't know, man. Like for me, it was the Deception game. That was, oh my god, gave me a fucking headache. There are a lot of weird shit, you know, like a lot of weird fucking shit. And it's not even just limited to gaming. I mean, there was like an iPhone case that was like a hand or something that had a like fucking like plastic hand that you hold. It's like, oh, it's like you're only, oh, okay, hold a hand. I don't fucking know, man. And another one like a lap pillow. You know, a normal lap pillow is fine, but when you make it a fucking like silicone copy of one, that's fucking weird as fuck. Like, you know, in animes when you see those like giant ass pillows with like a fucking, I don't know, anime character, or even a fucking like picture of a real person or something. I forgot what Japanese what they call. They're like Makura? I can't fucking remember. It means like big pillow or something. I probably said the Japanese version wrong, but like it's like a giant pillow. I mean, that shit is a little bit weird, but not as weird as like the last two things I just pointed out. Like it's like one of those otaku shits, or like those nerdy things, if you want to say. Man, fuck, I get one, but you know, it's kind of awkward, and you know, I have a sister here, so I'm not getting that shit. I'll just stick to my Gundams and my regular anime stuff, you know. Video game stuff, you know. So yeah. So this just got me thinking, like, reason why it doesn't sell is because you're putting out the stupid games, you know. I'm not saying every game is stupid, but I mean it's just some of them, you know. And then you've got these other great hits that never fucking make it. I mean, come on. Tales of Vesperia, you already made an Xbox 360 version for English. Right? And I mean, you have a Japanese version of the PS3 version. So, I don't know, I mean, I don't make video games. Maybe if I knew how to make video games, then maybe I would know how hard it is. But I mean, like, coding, I mean, come on. Just take the translation from the Xbox version, if it's actually the same thing as the PS3 one, right? Put it all into that, That's all you have to do. I mean, the only other thing is voice acting. Then don't give a fuck about voice acting. I mean, no offense. I mean, I know the English dub. A lot of people put a lot of work into it. And I mean, it's not completely bad. It's just some people prefer the Japanese version. I mean, if you could, just make it as a downloadable version. You know what I mean? I mean, if it's English game, then make the Japanese dub, you know, free or something. If it's not free, maybe like a small cost. I mean, Dynasty Warriors gives it out for free. Except you gotta wait a long ass time for it. They want you to get immersed with the English dub, right? I mean, fuck. It's funny though, because I mean, the Dynasty Warrior is a actually Chinese thing, and yet it's Japanese dub. But I mean, fuck, I don't care. I don't give a shit. The Chinese probably couldn't have done it better. Fuck, I'm Chinese. I don't fucking know, right? But anyway, that's just my little pissed off rant for the day. I'm a little tired from sleeping too much, but you know, if you understood like what I said, right? Really hope companies don't start making, games for every region, that kind of thing, even if it means a little bit of a wait. I mean, damn, man, Europe waited for Tales of Graces for almost like 6 months, an extra 6 months, and they got a like little bonus edition, right, for themselves. Anyways, that's all I've got for today. If you guys like agree with what I say or even disagree, man, let me know in the comments below. I'm always out for discussion, man. I mean, always, man. And I'm always here to help, man. If I can, Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Here's your one skills out.